Hello, everybody. Welcome to International Kriegsspiel Society's YouTube. Today's event is Sun Tzu's Last Resort. And if that title seems a bit of a head scratcher, it's because this is our annual April Fool's game, and we do something for April Fools every year that is a little wacky, off the wall, silly, irreverent, different, but in general, quite fun. You may notice, of course, that it is actually March 30th, not March 31st, or certainly not April 1st. It is going to be April 1st in a few hours on the other side of the international date line, but I know that doesn't quite count. But this is a tradition that we have, and I wanted to run it anyway. So that's why we're running it a little early. Plus, if you wait until April Fool's to run it, people will catch on pretty quick. The premise of this game is a little absurd. Basically, we're going to be roasting the players, meaning it's a light roast. You know, it's like the veranda blend at Starbucks. All right, it's not like a sharp or mean-spirited roast, but we will be making a little fun of them. And what the players don't know, and the big secret to the game, is that the silly tactics, the absurd tactics, the poor tactics are going to be highly praised, and they will score points, if you will, for the players, whereas the sound tactics, like maintaining a reserve or refusing your flank or so on, are going to earn criticism. And so the players should just be like, what the heck? And it should be really interesting to see. There is sort of an academic element to that, and we'll see how long it takes them to figure that out. But we're really just here to have fun today. Let's just get in here, have fun, and make a lot of mistakes. There are no dice today because we're not going to calculate anything. We're just going to kind of call it, and it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. All right, we're going to pop into the Discord channel, the lobby, and get our players organized. So I'm going to pop up there. All right, guys. It looks like we have all of 2 of you here. Is that really the case?
Oh no, I feel like I'm being put under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you are. You are, Lawrence and Jeb.
All on you.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh no.
So, Lawrence,
Yeah. Hello. Hello,
hey,
Sean.
hey, what is your favorite color, red or blue?
Blue, I will say, since I'm French.
So you said blue because I didn't hear it, but
Oh, yeah, generally, but I mean, it's fine. Red or blue, either of them.
okay, you're going to play the red team today. And Jeb, your favorite color is now blue.
Yes, it is.
Okay, there we go. All right, I called it right. I'm such a genius. I am going to give you guys your orders of battle. And let's see here. You know, we had like 10 people sign up for this game. And now there's only 2 here. But I
The
wonder,
insertion rates are rising.
yeah, it's probably the time change. You should both have the module. I'm going to put the red team in red 1 and the blue team in blue 1. And then what will happen is as more people show up, if they do, you're just going to play together in that room. I was going to allow you some planning time. Let's see here. So you will want to come up with what you want to do. Did I? Of course I did. Of course I pasted this in the wrong channel. Let's see here. Let's go to red 1. All right, there we are. And you will command the units. Here we are. Let's see here. Because what else are you here to do? All right, so you know that this is Sun Tzu's Last Resort, and it is based on a restaurant concept in the United States called Dick's Last Resort. And at that restaurant, when you go, they roast you, meaning the wait staff, they make fun of you. Their humor can be a little what we would call PG. It's more for adults. And we're not going to do that here today. We're going to stay pretty clean and pretty tame. But you will be roasted, especially if you make anything that we perceive as a mistake or an error or a less than optimal decision. We're going to comment on it in real time. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. If it does, you probably want to go play Monopoly or miniatures or something silly. But otherwise, assuming that you're okay with that, you have your orders of battle and your positions already pasted in your channels. So go ahead and set up your maps, and when you are ready, tag me in a message in your channel, and I will make sure that your orders are carried out, and we will proceed. Let me make sure that you have permissions here.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You can't view the channel, can you?
Yes. No, we cannot.
Okay, let's see here. Edit channel, permissions, and add members or roles. And so this is blue one, so it is Jeb. All right, here we go, Jeb. You're in there, man.
Gosh, it's
Is that awesome or what? Do you feel the power?
so cool. Oh my gosh. Now I just gotta figure out where this tiny screenshot is on this massive map.
It's absolutely, yeah. Well, you should, as a member of the IKS, be absolutely familiar.
Oh yes, no, I know. Just give me like I need like just maximum and then at max, like super max. I should probably have it like right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
like,
there a module, or is it simply this mess map?
yeah, it's a module, but it's also the Mets map, which I know I repeat myself, right? You know, because I only use the Mets map.
Oh my gosh, I found it.
fine.
I'm so
It's a
good.
good map.
I'm just so good.
It's the world's greatest map ever. Let's see
I'm
here.
literally the best.
Yeah.
Why can't I?
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. And let me save it. Okay, or it's you should have your screenshot as well.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, that's blue one and red one. So just ping me when you are ready. All right.
We've been playing Napoleonics for like 5 years since NTW, and I've been calling you Lawrence for half a decade. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why people assume this is an L, you know, a small L instead of a big I.
It's the
And,
font. Yeah, it's how it displays. So
Yeah.
yeah. So when you read it in American, that's how it comes out.
Proper way
fine.
of reading it.
Yeah. Of course, as Americans, we don't really read much unless there's a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
But you know,
I like to see the maps.
yeah, the maps are cool.
Shit.
Maps are super
Should
cool.
have done.
No, I was
Should've-
so okay. I was so confused about what this game was like gonna be, and then you just explained it. And I was like, nah, I really like the idea. I was like, I have no idea what this is, but I have nothing better to do today, so I'll just see what it is.
Oh, well, good. Now I don't feel so guilty.
We should have made the map orientation more south up or something.
The goal is
That
to
would've been
confuse the
funny.
players, not me.
I exist in perpetual confusion. I thrive in it.
Yeah, it's some people that is their element. Let me make sure that we're actually streaming to YouTube, by the way, while I'm at it. I think we are. I think we are working just fine. Let's see here. Let me check this. View your channel. Yep, it says that we're live. Okay. We're live, folks. Enjoy it while it lasts. Okay, do you guys have your map set up, or are you just like so far behind the curve that we
Oh, I
just...
have my map set up, of course. I'm an expert Kriegspieler.
Yeah, Sniper's here. Sniper. Can you hear? You here to play? He's muted. Probably for the best.
We might be typing. Somebody's typing.
Oh, Lord.
He says, yep.
He says, yep. Yeah, okay. Can he
That'll be
communicate with us in either pictures or interpretive dance so I don't have to read? Unbelievable. Okay.
Can you make Morse code by leaving and joining the call?
Oh, yeah, you can totally do that. Yeah, that would work. Concept. Ask him what his favorite color is. Is it red or is it blue?
I think he can hear us.
Can he?
Ask him.
He says blue, which is incorrect, so you're going to throw him in red one.
Yep, yeah. He's going to go to red one. He doesn't even know his favorite color. Wow.
Hey,
Wow. Put him in red one, and then we have to assign him permission. So I'll... I wonder if... You know, there just has to be a faster way to assign a player. Let's see here. Well, you know what? I just have to do the channel level. Edit channel.
Are you here to play?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Fantastic. What's your favorite color and why is it red?
I feel like this game is stacked against me.
You're getting it.
I'm willing to play for any color.
Okay.
Go get in the shower.
Oh boy. All right, so yeah, go ahead and plan. Once you're in your channels, go ahead and take some time to plan. And then when you plan, just post a screenshot with your routes of march and your plans that you want to do. I'll give you a briefing as well in the blue channel and in the red channel separately. So let's have players go to their respective voice channels now that we have more than 2 of you here. And then anybody else who's left over... No, I think we got you all assigned. And we'll go ahead and give you your little briefing, okay?
Excuse me. What color exactly am I?
Ogre B. I think his favorite color is red, so we're going to put him in blue.
That makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so let me go ahead and assign him. Assign. There we are. Done. All right, good luck, guys. Okay. Blue one he has it together. That's good. Oh, okay, there we go. And now red. Okay, so let's go to blue.
Alright.
There's 1, 2, 3, Z. And I already have all that troop deployment set up. People are hopping in. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, blue team. Basically, you're playing defense. The red team is trying to capture the location that you are at, or at least that general area. Your orders are to defend and repulse the red team. You can do this any way you want to. You can divide up your assets any way you like. You'll play staff style, meaning you're all going to be together in one channel. And other than that, you're good to go. Just draw arrows and post a screenshot in your channel to show your initial movement orders, your deployments, whatever. and we will kind of fast forward time to contact. Okay?
All right. This is my first game, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh, oh boy.
Interesting first game to be in.
We're definitely glad to have you, but I think Jeb might be able to give you a little bit of the rundown on how this game might differ from the norm.
Does the restaurant like it behave differently when it's like toddlers eating for the first time, or no? Is it still the same context?
Yeah, it's worse.
It's worse. Oh, okay.
It's
good to know.
worse. It's worse.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the quality goes way down.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
Okay, red one. Let's head to red.
Yeah,
Okay, guys. You're playing against a literal child, so I have, although I already have low expectations for you guys, I think maybe you'll kind of, be just a little below par this time. We'll see what happens. Yeah, no pressure.
remember this.
No pressure, no pressure. I know it's hard for you guys. If you're, yeah. So you have your deployments in your screenshots, right?
Yes, indeed.
All right. So your objective is to capture the town. It's the railway workshops and the barracks in the upper northeast corner of the map. Now, upper means the top and east means the right side of the map. Just so you guys know, I'm trying to make it simple for you. You just have to decide who's going to command which elements, decide how you want to approach your objective, draw arrows on your map or make a screenshot or whatever and post that screenshot, and we will process your turn to the first point of contact. So we'll process that for you. We'll just fast forward time and tell you the two sides are in some kind of contact. Decide on your order of march as well, okay? So,
All right.
You could use small words and very bright colors, which shouldn't be hard for you. It would be helpful for me to process your orders more quickly.
yeah, and pictures. Pictures are always amazing. Pictures I can understand. So, all right, good luck, guys.
Thank you. I'm still trying to find the
Wait.
Mario road. I might be very dumb. I may be
Might?
dumber than you
Might?
think.
Oh boy. Let's see here. You're trying to find the module or the road?
The Mario road in the second screenshot.
Oh.
I found Voisage.
Uh-huh. Okay,
I
so
found
that is in the middle, the bottom middle. The middle is not on the right side, not on the left side. It's between the right side and the left side. In the center. Just to the right of Verzon, or Vizon. I don't speak... Huh?
I gravitate towards the town of Corny, which is in the
Oh,
south center,
okay.
and it's just to the right of that.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Man, it is so hard to umpire people who don't speak American. Unbelievable. What weirds me out is the people from England, they should speak European, but they try to speak American. They don't do it right, but it's just very weird. I don't know why they would try to speak American instead of European, Oh boy. We have our hands full. Okay, when you're ready, post your screenshot and we will process it, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck. All right, let's pop up to umpires. There we are. Okay, now we just wait for these clowns to get their act together, which will probably not happen, but...
I've been playing video games with Yoritz forever. Like, before I knew what Kriegsspiel was. I've been pronouncing his name wrong forever.
Yeah, same here.
I belong here. Land of clowns.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the land of broken toys, everybody. And today we are playing Kriegsspiel. Okay, here's all this. This is all together. Now we wait. Now we wait. Okay, I've got to record the time for start because that matters for our report. We're going to start at 8:30. That's Pacific time.
Metrics and reporting is like a job, Marshall.
Yeah. Well, we do. We actually record our stats for the events, for the games and everything because we want to kind of...
Oh, it's most impressive. I'm mostly kidding.
Yeah. So there is a serious side. We're doing science out here, man.
I do science all week. I don't want to do science all week.
Yeah, well, sorry, bro. I do Kriegsspiel all week, and I don't want to do Kriegsspiel on the weekend, but here I am.
Perfect.
Not everybody, you know, some people are losers, and not everybody gets to play Kriegsspiel for a living. Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to give him a 5-minute warning.
You'd like a more detailed one.
Okay, guys, 5-minute warning. You got
Oh,
5
gosh,
minutes.
Okay.
Okay, guys, you got 5 minutes. Remember, you're playing against a child, so it should be a little easier than normal, but it's still going to be a challenge for you. 5 minutes.
All right.
Okay, there we go. You know, I say you're playing against a child like they're playing against a baby, but the fact of the matter is, children are pretty much invincible at most games online.
I mean, they could be a tactical genius, but if they're not, if they're just par for the course, they're going to do great this game.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, I mean, when I was younger, I would play these first-person shooters. You could never kill the kids. The kids are just bouncing off walls, and you're like, what the hell?
I watched a veteran Kriegsspiel player charge an army with their corps in Column of March this week. I
Nice.
feel like I'm having a great
I want to be the first guy in the first line there in that column,
yeah.
you know?
Let's see what they're up to. Red one. Blue one.
Man, this is going to be a long 5 minutes. It's already down to 3 minutes. Let's check the YouTube and see if there's any kind of comments there. Cone's Kitchen says hi.
Hi, Holmes Kitchen.
And Canis858 says even the dog in the background is excited for Kriegsspiel. Well, yeah,
This guy gets it.
you
This
know.
guy just gets it.
Yeah, he's not even playing in the game, and he's already beating the other players. He's already scoring points. Good job, Canis.
There you go. He wins. Or she. My dog is eating my foot. Very gently.
Oh,
Going on upstairs.
yeah. My dog, that's actually their way of petting you.
Yeah.
Because their mouth, they don't have hands, so they use their mouth. But for everybody who is watching the YouTube, I'm going to show you the rankings here while we wait. You can look at this. When players make good decisions, they're going to move up in the rankings. They all start at 0. When they make poor decisions, they'll move down in the rankings. And we'll see. Oh, I really did misspell Jan Heinemann's name. Well, sorry. Maybe it's a different Jan Heinemann. Maybe it's the American spelling, okay, instead of the European one. But anyway, We'll see how our
Nice,
players
nice
do.
of you to correct that for him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Otovsky pointed out that I misspelled Jan's name this morning, and I'm like, well, what do you know? You know, like, who made you the grammar police, right? Maybe it's a different one. Maybe it's a different Jan Heinemann, right? Maybe it's the American spelling. Maybe it's just autocorrect. You know, these people.
American is automatically correct.
Well, yeah, we're the ones who walked on the moon. We're back-to-back World War champs. So, you know, I don't know where these Europeans get off. You know, they don't even have freedom. They have health care. They have free education, but they don't have guns. You know. Yes, they don't have freedom. Anyway, at least that's what our politicians tell us here. All right. Oh, they've got just, oh, it's 8:30. It is 8:30. It is time to start. Okay, so we're going to start the first turn. And let's check red one.
With just two teams, is it easier to ride around together or split?
Yeah, they can ride around together.
No, I meant you and I.
Oh, yeah.
You and me.
I,
Work good.
Yeah, it's all good. Either way, because we don't have a big workload here. These guys are pretty simple. Sniper asks, why did you put us so far away? So this is Guns era, right? Okay. I have to put this one on the screen.
I think he's talking to his teammate.
No, he's talking to me. Why did you put us so far away? So this is Guns era, right? Well, I think that is a good question. I think, in fact, I'm gonna go down there right now, and let's see here. He is on the red team, so let's go to red. Okay.
Does it have?
Hey, Sniper, you have your mic working?
Yeah.
Okay. You posted a question. Why did I put you so far away? The logic for that might be a little deep for you, but it's because I want the players to be responsible for the engagement, not the umpires. If umpires put the players next to each other on the battlefield, then when things go sideways, the player's like, why did you put us so close? So this way, putting you far apart, you have to solve another tactical problem, which is how you're going to get to the battlefield. And then your other question, which is, so this is Guns era, right, is, yeah, it's Guns era. So,
Sun Zeus. I was like, is this medieval time or is this Guns era? I'm not sure. This
Yeah.
could have been trebuchets or something.
yeah, actually, that's what I ought to do. I ought to give you trebuchets. But I think that's a brilliant question, even though this is Napoleonic. So I'm going to give you 10 points for that, meaning that you now move up from average IKS player to the rank of a random iceberg in the North Atlantic. So that's an improvement. That's a good thing. So good job. You've moved up 10 points. All right.
Ooh, cool.
If you promote me, I'll track that.
Oh, I didn't promote you yet. Here we go. All right. You are now worthy. All right. Perfect. Okay.
What's the current time of the day?
6 a.m.
All right, thank you.
6 a.m. All right. Let's take a look here at your screenshot. I don't see any movements. So,
Get to move now?
yeah.
I paused
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you get to move now. So I also think that was a good question, that you get to move now. So that was from Jeb, was it?
No, that was me. I was wondering because it sounded like we get to move.
All right, Sniper, you just got it yourself another 10 points. That is outstanding, sir. Yes, you do get to move now. You are now at the level of Otovsky. Very good. Good work, sir. All right, hang in there. All right, and you're going. I see your operational plan. So I'm going to draw that on the map, and away we go. All right. Boom and boom.
I wonder who gets who though.
Well, you guys decide, yeah? Between yourselves? All right. Let me draw this out so that we know what you're doing. There we go.
There were times where this stuff became, what do you call it, a walking simulator because of the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure that this distance isn't too far that it becomes a walking simulator?
Well, because we're going to fast forward. See, I'm going to get their moves, and we're going to move you to the point of contact.
Oh, okay.
The first turn will take up more time than subsequent turns in game as we exercise our godlike powers.
Yep.
Mm.
Another time.
Yeah, we're going to come back, and it's going to be like 10 a.m. But you'll be in contact.
Marching simulators are my favorite types of game anyways.
Oh, yeah, mine too. I love Marching Simulator. All right.
Oh, by the way, what's the pace of limbering and unlimbering an artillery?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes 10 minutes to redo everything.
Yeah, basically, in reality, you could probably limber and get guns out of there in 2 to 3 minutes. You know, in reality, but we just call it 5 and round it just for the sake of keeping it simple. So.
Okay, that means I should know how long it should take before I get shot at by the enemy.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, and I have the blue orders in. Which the weather is clear and sunny. It's not hot. It's like 72 degrees in American in freedom units, which in European units it's like, I don't know, -10 Celsius. I don't know what that means. But it is a perfect day for weather, except for you. At your position, there is a tiny cloud over your head, and it is thunder, lightning, and rain. And if I get upset with you, it will drop hailstones the size of baseballs on your head. All right?
All right.
All right.
Wait, so both of our positions has tiny hail?
Well, just yours. Yeah.
Like just our horses and us, or
Just you. Why would I punish a horse? You know.
Yeah, sure, makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go up to blue now.
Okie dokie.
All right. Give Yoritz 10 points as well on the scale. Okay. Now let's take a look at the blue deployment, and then we do have to set these pieces up, but I'm going to put this on the live stream. Okay, now look at this ingenious deployment. We are going to form a nice big solid line straight across with open flanks and expect the enemy to just walk right into the center of the line. I think that is a genius move for blue, and we're going to give both blue players 30 points each. 30 points each. So just so you know, you are now promoted to, on our scale, hive mind of IKS admins in status. So that is absolutely excellent. So
we're so flattered.
yeah. McPanzer, go ahead and do you want to? I can set up blue, or you can set up blue. One of us can do it, and then the other one's got to go to red and tell them to give another round of orders.
I'll go to red.
Okay.
But they need a screenshot before they, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna. Okay, so we'll put them.
That's more appropriate to my mental ability.
Oh, you want to set up blue? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? All right. Okay, I will take care of red now, and also I'm gonna adjust the score on red.
Thank you. I think I mislabeled the
No, you've done fine. You've done fine. So there we are. All right. I'm going to go to the red team now. All right. Okay, red team. You have both arrived at the town of Faye. And
That was
you
fast.
Yes, well, we're going to say that it is now 8 a.m. I'm just going to say it's 8 o'clock. So you've been on the march for a couple hours. No sign whatsoever of the enemy. So what orders do you want to give for the next round?
I would say we go to the town of Aogi.
Agni, okay.
Oni. But I think we should establish a vanguard with some cavalry, infantry, and artillery to scout ahead of us.
Oh, probably. Maybe we should occupy the town before Aogi and then send scouts up to Ogi.
Okay, so you're going to Agni? All right.
I'm thinking of going to that town before it. That's one before the forest.
The one before the forest.
I can't really read its name. It's too small in the map font. The town between the two forests, right before Aogi. We go straight from Fei.
Castle Grossiu?
Yeah, I
Looks
guess.
like a pentagon shaped structure of a town.
Yeah.
Sure.
Grows you. It literally means big eye or fat eyes.
Okay.
That eye town. Well, we're going to see something.
All right. Okay, so you guys want to go there instead, then you're going to go there first. Okay, I think, all right. I think you guys are doing really well. I've given you both an extra 10 points because I just had it. So you both are at the rank of Hive Mind of IKS admins. You're doing great. Okay, so we're gonna move you up to Castle Fat Eyes or whatever, and that'll be about another hour. So it'll be 10 a.m. when I come back. Okay.
Can we send cavalry as cavalry scouting party?
I guess if you want to waste everyone's time, that's fine. Where do you want them to go?
Just ahead of us, to scout ahead.
Oh, just ahead. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put. What do you want to send? All 4 of your hussars out there? Okay.
Probably only 2 will be
Only 2. Okay.
now.
Okay, they're ahead of you now. Good job. All right. All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Wonderful.
Yay!
Okay, so they decided to march to Castle Grossiu, which means fat eye or something like that in French. According to Yortz. What does he know, right? He's only French. They finally decided to put out cavalry scouts. So because they didn't give any kind of an order of march of cavalry scouts, they gave them 10 points. But now that they've deployed cavalry scouts, I've deducted 10 points. And then I asked them, how far do you want them out? And they're like, just ahead. And I think that's a really good ambiguous order. Like that shows some genius when it comes to ambiguity. So I'm going to go ahead and give them 10 points back, so they're at the same level now that they were before. I like the fact that they weren't too adventurous. They didn't push out very far. They just really timid in their advance. We're going to call the time 10 a.m. 10 a.m. I'm going to write it like this, even though I could just write 10 or whatever. But 10 a.m. And how's Blue coming along? Do you need help with them?
No, they've got a nice porous line. They
Wow.
had the cavalry move out of their screenshot, so I have no idea where they're going. So they're just going to go run around, which will work out great, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I guess if it's 4 hours, these guys have time to face the right direction, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, they really should be on their guard from, on an attack from the rear, Although I really appreciate the confidence they have that the enemy will not flank them because they're absolutely not defending their flanks. Which...
They have no reserves, and the line takes up so much space you could drive a train through it.
This is genius. People would normally criticize the fact that you're not, watching or protecting your flanks. But I think leaving the flank entirely unprotected is one of the best things you can do, because the men are like, wow, we have this on lock. We have such a good position, you know, that we don't even have to worry about flanks. Flanks are for losers, okay? Yeah, so there you go. So we're just gonna, how many points do you think that should merit these guys? These guys are definitely scoring.
I think I would be generous to move because this line is porous and ridiculous.
All right, well, you award them some points.
All right, we give them 20.
All right, there you go. There you go. Let them know. Let them know. And then I'm going to go to red now and get their next round of orders. Okay.
Nudge blue for orders and inform them of their success.
I'm going to just pop in there with you.
I know in Kriegsspiel that's the game they love. It's like, oh yes, it's just like Empire. I'm like, yeah, I play that too.
Marshall, do you want to do their screenshot or I can do it?
You go ahead, but give them their report.
Sure. So, it's now 10 o'clock. Your units move south to take up a nice, thin, porous, weak line.
Mhm.
along the route
As we planned.
indicated. Exactly. Your flanks are gloriously open.
Yes.
Your cavalry squadrons, which you order to move south outside of your screenshot past the point where I can see, have ridden south past the point where you can see, and report nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing could possibly be down there. The weather continues to be fine. Get you your screenshot.
Just to confirm, you only moved 2 of our cavalry squadrons, correct?
Correct. Everyone else
Okay,
stayed
I
where
just want to
they
make sure.
were.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Perfect.
Do a square screenshot, Marshall.
You just do whatever. Yeah, it doesn't have to be all fancy. I like how the kid in the background has like sound tactics. He's like, take the high ground. You know, this is a Kriegsspiel household. You know, the household that Kriegsspiel's together.
Yeah, he's
You know,
playing Tower Defense Simulator with his friend.
yeah. Well,
That's
they
what's going on.
absolutely genius. Yeah, I know. Well, no, maybe we don't, because he would dominate.
What?
He would dominate. Okay.
He's a tactical genius.
Just so you two know, I've awarded each of you 20 points for deploying in a line with no flank security and giant gaps in it. So you are
Yes.
now on the level of IKS legend Sam Miller.
Outstanding, gentlemen. Outstanding. All right.
Very nice.
I'm going to go to red one.
Like Woods has a
Okay. You have reached Castle Grossieux. You have not made any contact with the enemy. There's nothing at all. It is now 10 a.m. What are your new orders? Your cavalry scouts report nothing. They are a little ahead of you.
I would say we occupy Castle Bad Eyes and send scouts further north to look at Ogi and see whether or not it's been occupied or not.
Okay, I'm going to give you a screenshot, by the way.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yay, we love screenshots. Maybe we can deploy our troops for battle anchor with our left flank anchored near Bois Saint-Jean and the rest on that hill. Just ahead of Castle Grossieux.
Okay, so
All right.
go ahead and draw it on a map or send me a screenshot. You can move the blocks or draw, whatever you want to do, and just send that to me. And then I will process your order. And just so you know, an update on your score, you both have between 20 and 29 points, so you are at the rank of Otovsky. So as
The
of right
purple
now,
means it's a higher elevation, right?
the purple. What purple? I don't
On
see.
the map. That the purplish color, or kind of like the bruised color, that means a higher elevation, right?
No, that's a hillside. And your higher elevations, look at the lines that show the elevations on them. You see these lines that go in circles, like on your left, to the left on the next tile over. See the hilltop at St. Blaise? Those are your elevation lines. And they have elevation on them. So the color isn't your height map. It's the elevation lines is your height map.
Oh.
Okay? So that's how to read this map. So, yeah, the elevation lines are your clue. So use those and then decide what you want to do.
Giving sniper 10 points for which way is up.
Nice.
Yeah, because I want to know, are we on the hill or are we on the bottom of the hill based on that?
This is valley.
Yeah, you're on low ground.
At the bottom of the.
Oh, okay, that's a very strange place for a castle to be in. But
Yeah, well, yeah, and they're French, and I mean, come on, man. At least they built the castle.
I bet they call it a castle, but it's like only a walled farmstead, and not an actual castle. But since they are, silly French are so proud of themselves that they will call anything a castle.
Real
Anything
talk,
they
if
can.
I had a wall around my 2-acre property, I would call it a castle.
Hey, McPanzer, do you see the order they posted, the screenshot they posted?
No.
Yeah.
Not navigated there.
I
but
mean,
can fix that real quick.
What do you think, Sniper? What do you think, Sniper, of looking? Just sending 2 squadrons to scout at whatever happens at Orkney and
yeah,
having
sending
our
scouts is
brigades.
I see Operation Fishhook there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, this is like the Union planet Gettysburg. This is a genius move. This is inspiration. I mean, I would bet that General Meade himself saw this in a book somewhere and decided to copy it. Like, he learned this from you. That's 20 points. That's
Reminds
20
you of a
points right
miniature
there.
Schlieffen plan.
Yeah,
Big
absolutely.
green.
So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move these units appropriately. And
I was curious. This is a castle. Does it have any extra cannons we can take?
no, it does not, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have a Second Amendment in France, so there'll never be cannons in a castle there. They don't have freedom in France, you see. They have health care instead and education.
I need field artillery to defend my personal property.
Well, absolutely, because the Founding Fathers said so. That's
It would
right.
be so funny if that's where Blue's hiding right now, where the fish is.
Yeah, well, let's see if you catch some fish. All right, we're going to go process the orders, and we'll be back in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, there we go. There is the red team's maneuver. The only problem is the blue team does get a say, and the blue team did not decide to go fishing today, even though they did.
No, they're just correcting their artillery deployment. Sensible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I tried to mess it up for them, but no.
Oh, they had the guns ahead of the line and facing their own troops. That was, that was just brilliant. That's confidence, All right, I'm going to go back to, actually, let's make sure that red team has their points. They sure do. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to go get red's next round of orders. I'm going to give them a report and give them the next round of orders.
I will do blue screenshot, but I will go with you.
Okay. And we're going to just say it's 11 a.m. now.
Oh, hey, before you go, looks like Blue Sure 123.
Okay, he's in. That's fine.
Right. If you roll him, I'll start him on the scoreboard. He's got some ground to make up, but I'm sure he can do it.
All right, let me find. There it is. Okay, roll. Actually, I have to do it at the channel level. No, that's the voice I need right here. Permissions, add members. Done. All right, he's in there. Okay, now let's go to red. All right, guys, I've posted your screenshot. The time is now 11 a.m. and your cavalry reports back from Agni. They do not have any sign of the enemy. They have not spotted the enemy. So, what are your next orders?
I would occupy Ogni. What do you say to that?
Yeah, I would as well. And we'll probably keep sending the scouting party further northeast to further scout further ahead.
Okay.
Maybe send, I guess, 2 of them to the right side towards that, what do you call it, the other fork in the road on the right side, and then 2 on the north. In case they try to, we can actually just divide ourselves. In case we see them on one side, we can avoid them or not avoid them.
So, Sniper, your orders are to send the other 2 or the 2 that you already have out there?
The 2 I already have out there, they would scout to the right side to, can't read that fork in the road. It's like Fistless something.
Where do you mean?
In the square to the right. Go 1 square to the right and then up from like the one that says Ogni, and then there should be on the edge of the hill a little fork in the road like Feast something or Fist something.
Fieldworks?
Yeah, Fieldworks, I guess. Scout there and have the other 2 scout northwards of our position.
Okay. That way you can avoid or not avoid the enemy. It's a good summation of your choices.
And also I was wondering, are we using units or are we using divisions? So can we break up this 24 units or can we not?
Each of these is
Battalion.
each block is a half battalion. So 2 blocks make a battalion, and so then all of the blocks together, I want to say make like a regiment, but that's not right. It's the next level up, like a division. So these are divisions, and then the divisions together form a corps. So this whole thing is like a corps of 4 divisions.
Corps of 4 divisions. Okay, so we can't break them up into like smaller units.
You can break them up into units of 6 blocks. You can break up.
Oh, I could.
Yeah, but this individual 6 blocks, no. They more or less are still a unit. You'll suffer penalties if you start breaking off individual half battalions.
Okay, so we have 4 divisions, but we have 24 units.
Yeah.
That we can move individually. Okay, at least I know that.
Okay. All right. We'll be back with your next report. So be thinking ahead, and we will be back.
Okay.
All right. Let's go here. We're going to be... Oh, I don't know. Now this will be 12. 1200.
Lose forming a reserve.
Oh, no. What the hell are they thinking?
Just not.
Oh, Lord. All right, yeah, that's definitely a deduction. That's a big deduction. How big's the reserve?
Not very, and they're pulling units out of their front line and exacerbating the gap problem. But it is a reserve, and it's centrally located along a road, behind a crossroad.
That's 20 points down, man. There's, yeah. All right. All right. Okay, I'm going to give Red a report that they see blue units in the distance or that they see dust or something. I'm going to give them some evidence because at this distance you would see a massive min, I think. Maybe, yeah.
And I think it's more interesting than stumbling around, so some
Yeah.
kind of hint
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
Okay, so I'm going to go give Red their report. Let's see here. Let's do this. Red 1, here's their report. All right, let's go on down to Red. All right, guys, you have your next screenshot, and it is now noon. You have infested the town of Ogny, and I know that's not how they pronounce it in France, but this is America. So there you have it. Now, your cavalry report that they came to a fork in the road, so they took it, because that's the rule. When you come to a fork in the road, you take it. They report, the unit that is up near the fieldworks reports that they have seen blue infantry about a mile to the north, and they can't really make much out. They can't really make much details at that range, but they appears to be contact with the enemy about a mile to the north. So that is your report, and what do you want to do now?
What's a grid scale?
What's the what? Oh,
The grid scale?
yeah. Each grid is 400 paces.
All right.
About 10 to a mile.
Yeah, it's like 5 grids to a mile or something. Yeah.
It's 2 mile.
Yep.
What's a mile?
It's like a kilometer,
Very
but
accurate
better.
measurement.
Yeah, it's like a
Right,
kilometer,
okay.
but much better. I don't know what a kilometer is, but I know that a mile is better than a kilometer.
I
I'm
think
sure
that's
it
how
is.
we track how well you do first-person shooters.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the more kills you get, the higher your kilometer.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, scouts in the north report nothing then. Only the northeast have reported something.
Yep, up by the fieldworks.
I'm gonna assume that they're hiding in that little town next to the forest.
La Grange aux Ormes?
Yeah, that's probably where he's occupying. Do we engage them, or do you want to bypass them and go to the left, go up or north?
Does the cavalry report that they are advancing or in a column or?
No, they just see a mass of troops. They don't report any particular movement, however. So they're probably stationary.
All right. Why do we have to take the railroad workshops in the northeast?
Because you've been ordered to.
Right. But like it's not. It's a position objective. We don't have to burn it or anything.
Correct.
All right.
So we just occupy that railroad.
Of course, you're not asking the important questions here, guys.
Oh yeah. The
Are
important
we
question
supposed to
is,
destroy the enemy?
Well, no. The important question here is how will this affect your credit score?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Your credit score
could
is
always
really
bypass
important.
them.
I can't believe you're not thinking about your credit score right now.
I was thinking of
Unbelievable.
bypassing them and then flanking them, but also sort of hunting in the middle at what's that little town underneath the railroad, like the First Prima or Saint Prima or something like over
Saint-Privat.
there.
Saint-Privat.
Yeah. So I was thinking we would go north and then go east to bypass them and cut them right in the middle at Saint Prima, and then we can either take the railroad or force him out of his position.
That's
Okay,
very far northeast.
You guys work out your orders. We'll be back in about 2 minutes, okay?
All right, Marshall. How
Yeah.
will taking the objective affect our rank score?
Ooh, now that's not what I'm thinking about. I was thinking about your credit score. But the objective is the objective, right? Usually it's good to take the objective. You know, now, yeah. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. It's up to your superiors to evaluate your performance, not me.
All right.
Okay, I will also be simulating your superiors, however. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Too blue for him. Oh, is he back?
I'm here.
Blue for him.
Oh, Marshall's here.
Ah, Marshall. How's it going?
Hey, guys.
Yeah, so we lost Blucher. I don't know what happened. I think he got shot.
Okay, so
That's gonna drop the score significantly.
you lost
Just
a
played and
general.
dropped out of game.
Well, he just like left the tent and he never came back.
You
got
lost
lost.
Granted,
a general.
Granted, this was like 10 seconds ago, but he still didn't come back.
The wolves got to him.
Look, man, look. All right, generals stand out in a crowd because they have lots of clanky medals and a big hat.
Yeah.
All right, so if you see a general in a crowd, like at the end of your street or something, please kindly inform us, okay?
We will. We're very, very shaken by this loss.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, I
You
mean,
you can put a broken token on our command tent.
might as well. All right.
I realize I owe you a screenshot.
You do.
I'm a monster.
Evil.
What are you guys thinking about right now?
You know, we're just contemplating life and existence, and like, you know, how all this like it's like doesn't really matter, and it zooms out from this battlefield to like all the cosmos.
I'm thinking about going to websites and looking at French Napoleonic uniforms. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, no, I found like a ton of websites with uniforms and stuff.
Yeah, so our mind is very not focused on this battle
I
right
can
now.
send it to you. There's like
I'm
a
gonna give Ogrebeat 20 points for playing dress up rather than planning military operations. So
I agree. And, you know, I would give Jeb 10 points for contemplating the cosmos. The reason why you guys aren't getting the full 50 points is because you're not thinking about your credit score. And we all know that the important question that you should always have in mind is, how will this affect my credit score? Now, to help answer that question, if you sign up for free credit monitoring, well, it's a paid subscription, but it's the first month is free. If you use my code, they will give you 1 month free credit monitoring. Anyway, just click off the channel. Poor people. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to red and get their orders.
Right hand of that square, there's a little town. I can't read it. It's like two words or something.
Tournebris. Wait, let me send you the screenshot.
Okay.
Okay, is that your
already-
orders?
Yeah, Castle Fiscali is where we're going to
Pascali.
bypass.
Yeah. And we are sending, well, you can call it flank guard or diversionary attack, but they are to basically go at the fork on the road to face the enemy and, you know, deploy in a single line, because single lines are superior and it looks more scary. And, you know, Sun Tzu always says that you should always deploy in a single line. And they should simply stand there, scare the enemy off, and if they get attacked,
If they get attacked, I guess they provide some resistance to make it look realistic. But if they actually really attack us, they have orders to retreat.
All right.
No, like
All
get
right.
ground.
No, that seems like the right thing to do here in a situation like this. Okay. Finally, all right, some good orders. Okay, let's see here.
where is my roast? I ordered a roast, an indifferent roast.
An indifferent roast.
89, yeah, at a whole 89 high-speed dollars. I'm waiting.
You're waiting for your roast? Okay. The only problem here with the indifferent roast is that I just don't care. If I cared,
Oh.
then I would give you a better answer, but I don't. I'm sorry. I wish I did. But I really don't care.
Alright.
So, and to show you how much I don't care, I'm just going to deploy your units in this big long line here. More or less like you ordered. More or less. All right, there we go. That's close enough. Okay, and the rest of these guys are going to make a march up this road this way. All right. Oh, God, that's awful. Rewind time there. The units just bunched together. Got messed up. There we go. Okay, close enough. All right, guys. Time is now going to be 1 o'clock. I will have a report for you once I have Blue's move processed. Okay, I'll be back.
Right.
Right. Hopefully.
Yeah, so anything bad, you're not supposed to know that. It's classified information.
So we need you guys to draw on the screenshot. I'm not sure if you ate crayons.
Yeah, they were a little tasty. I mean, it was
Like
your fault for
more.
picking the non-toxic ones to give us.
Right. I'll do better next time. But if you could pull it out your nose and give us some orders in the next few minutes, it'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, Red's already moved. I don't know what's up with you guys. They've already
We're
moved.
defending, so we have clear orders to defend. So we're sitting in one spot and we're waiting for them to
All
come
right,
to us.
that's a pretty good
It's
order.
it's our next level strategy.
We're just reading magazines at the point.
Okay, great. Okay,
Reading
awesome.
We're reading Generals Monthly.
Oh my God. Okay,
Great read.
as long as it has lots of pictures.
Yes,
Okay,
plenty of pictures.
all right. Okay, so they're just sitting there, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I told them there were trenches to their south and defensible obstacles. They thought that was silly.
Yeah, that is absurd. Ridiculousness. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll call it 1 p.m. and I'll go get the red orders.
I'm
Let's.
gonna keep blue screenshot. I might tell them that they see dust on the road down by Breed.
Yep, that's just fine. Okay. All right. This is actually going to get interesting because I think they both have picked up that the ridiculous tactics are the winning tactics. But then when they get into combat range, they're going to have to, number one, decide, do we do serious tactics and try to fight and win, or do we do silly? And what's the enemy going to do? You know, it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors. You know, there's going to be this little mental dilemma. Don't advise them one way or another. Let them work it out for themselves, and we'll just see. We'll just see what hilarity ensues. All right, away we go here. Okay, up near the position of Turnabride, I don't know, Turnabride. Turnabride, okay. It's like a tournament, but for brides. It's like, maybe you win a bride. I don't know what you win there. Would that be winning, though, or would it be losing? That's a deep philosophical question. Anyway, up around there, you receive a report from some advanced scouts that the enemy flank is present in the vicinity of the road cut, the railroad cut just to your northeast. So around the town of Algier, around that position, it's actually an outbuilding. It's not even a town. I'll give you a little screenshot. But this is basically what's reported to you. Okay? All right?
So the enemy is looking like at the direction where the letter A is.
No,
Since we're at the flank.
the white column is their front. So they are looking to the southwest.
Okay.
And they're looking
Are they
for you.
moving or?
They're stationary.
All right. And what about near the fieldworks at E7?
Nothing
There
new to report. They have calculated the distance to be approximately 2 miles. Approximately.
So they haven't caused any noise yet.
Yeah, there's nothing happening yet.
Okay. In our last screenshot, I don't see that little house, so it's hard to locate that position at the moment.
Yeah, we would call that a personal problem, but when you get it sorted out, go ahead and provide me with your orders, okay?
Sure.
All right, good luck. All right, they're looking for a house. They want to play house or something, I don't know, so.
I'm gonna give Sniper 10 points for holding the map upside down.
You know, yep, there you go, that's a plus. That is how to win at Kriegsspiel.
I feel like the payoff is going to be the AAR when we can look at the ranking chart and they can realize that as well as they do, they will never rise to the level of a dog.
That's true. That's
Points
true.
to beat your friends.
That's Demeter.
And everyone can feel better that they better than the guy.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, Blucher doesn't realize he has a score named after him. Blucher 123. All right. Okay. I'm going to pop down to red and see if they have their act together. Hopefully they don't for points, but let's see if they do. All right, guys, you got your act together?
If it's a road, then they could be moving southeast because it says their flanks
but
facing us. So they could
they
be.
will have taken more time to send their orders, so Marshall wouldn't have returned already.
Okay. In my opinion, I would say that maybe give a delayed order to the divisionary forces. I mean the diversion force until we reach Castle Frescali. Then we kind of march in a parallel direction. The main force will move from Castle Freschi all the way to, Saint Privat, and then the diversion force will be at the same time moving from the fieldworks north to Saint Privat, trying to cause as much noise as possible.
Sure. I mean, I still think Saint-Privat is still a bit too far away, but yeah.
Well, I mean, like it was
Yeah,
like in case they're hiding at the Grange ou Oimer, in case they're hiding there.
Yeah, I get what you mean. We can probably deploy at the exercise ground and trenches.
This is a lot of
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that you guys are putting into your orders. Is that something typical, or? Yoritz, I've given you 30 points for metagaming the other team's orders based on the umpire's timing. And,
Thank you.
Sniper,
Thank you.
you've unfortunately lost 10 points for proposing reasonable strategies.
All right. Yeah, that's how it goes. By the way, I want you guys to know that your fake French accents are awful. You know?
I'm trying to read the words, otherwise I wouldn't know what they are.
Yeah, I mean, don't even try. Just read it in English.
Yeah.
Well, if only I can see some of the words, unless the screenshots too.
Just
Mm.
really just describe it in terms of pictures, because I can't read this. It's in French.
Yeah, je suis désolé.
It's in French.
My French accent is very bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's Division Exercise Grande. You know, I can't pronounce these correctly. I mean, if they were to put them in English, then it would be easier.
Pronounce them correctly.
Yeah, probably not. Division X Reek East Gord. Okay, yeah, whatever. In English, so.
What do you think sniper of that.
Oh, that's good. That way we could probably use the exercise grounds defense, and in case he's not at the where the pepper mill is, then we can have the diversion force actually run further north towards Saint Private and occupy the railroad as we kind of block him in the corner.
Sure, they look quite overextended. I don't, we don't know yet, but if they are actually overextended, we can attack either their right flank or center. Well,
Because you said we're near their flank, so if we're near their flank, our main force, then we will just become that diversion force, and the diversion force becomes the force that's meant to run towards the objective, because we'll be kind of shielding them.
we'll see.
Yeah, at the moment it seems fine.
Well, I mean, personally, I think that's the best justification for an order. At the moment, it seems fine. You know, that's like, yeah, it's a pretty good order, you know? Because that's how I give orders. That's how I make decisions. Well, at the moment, it seems fine. So,
Yep, everything is peaceful.
everything is peaceful
Mind me
like it should be in war.
Reminds me of that guy who falls from a skyscraper, and like he's in the middle of his fall, and he's saying, "Oh, for the moment, it's fine."
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the fall that kills you. You don't have to worry about the fall. It's just the sudden stop, but you're not there yet. Worry about it later.
Exactly.
Worry about
Why
it
bother
later.
care?
You know? Always look on the bright side of life.
Exactly.
Yeah, personally, I would just try to enjoy the view on the way down. I mean, it's not every day a person has the guts to jump out of a skyscraper.
Exactly. Over, always look
On the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. Yep, that's it, man. You got it. All right. Okay, so those are your orders. I will carry out the orders. The time will become 2 p.m., okay? We've got to go
All
give
right.
reports.
Do I get more points for singing?
Absolutely. You get 1 point for singing. If you
Yay.
if you were able to sing well, you might get 2 points.
Oh,
Okay.
too bad.
Yep. Okay. Blue it is.
Ah, hello, Marshall.
Hey guys, hello. It is now 2
Yeah.
p.m.
Yes.
It is what?
2 o'clock. And you now see enemy forces coming at you from the front. Along the road, just north, or actually really just west of the exercise ground, there's that diagonal road that comes to a crossroad in the middle of your position. There's a large enemy column approaching there. And then there's a line of enemy troops approaching overland, and they are just south of the exercise ground and trenches. Now, they're a little too far to really make much out, which is why you don't get a screenshot of it yet, but they are clearly approaching your position. And McPanzer is here. He should give you that report, but I just did it because there's no good reason.
We're good. To spite you, I gave them a small screenshot.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Wow.
The sun shines
They're
on a
coming at
dog's
the center.
rear every now and then. All right. Think about what orders you want to give, okay? I'll be back to get your orders in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yes.
All right, guys. This is where you have to make some big decisions here.
All right.
Big decision time. Are you going to ask your doctor if Kriegsspiel is right for you? Side effects may include death, diarrhea, smelling bad, blindness, dry mouth, constipation, and an inability to play Kriegsspiel. All right.
What is the range of the cannons?
About a mile, I think. I can't remember what it used to be, but yeah, it's about 5 or 6 squares.
Does that count diagonally?
Yep.
So I could do like a diamond, 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 diamond kind of.
Yeah, you could. Well, we are totally just going to let you game it like that.
Okay.
Normally, we would take the time to measure the range properly on the map, but you guys did order the indifference, so you're getting the indifferent roast where we just don't care.
Oh, nice. That gives us, well, square root of 2 more range to our guns if we use
Yeah.
it then diagonally.
Whoa, easy now, easy now. Don't start using big words like square root, okay?
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, look, I didn't do so hot in English, okay? So I don't want to hear, my English class. Or is that history?
I take it where our road is on a hill or a higher elevation.
Yeah, I think there is a, the small hill that is going down towards the west. But do we have any more reports from the enemy about the enemy forces?
You clearly see that they are strung out in a line along the road to your front, to your northeast.
So they
Alright.
deployed parallel to the road, literally thinking the road is a wall.
Yeah, like that. They are deployed that way. Yes.
Well, since we have the farther range, I'd say we should deploy the guns at the furthest range and bomb them from here, attracting attention at the hill area, and then maybe use the diversion force as a flanking force now to kind of either go to the objective or flank them when the opportunity occurs.
All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes for your orders, guys. You have to have your orders,
Yeah,
okay?
alright.
All right, be right back. All righty. Okay, guys, what are your orders? The enemy is approaching.
Oh, all right. Well, do you want us to tell them to you or like?
No, actually, I want you to write them down on a piece of paper,
Okay.
wrap
Okay.
them around 3 cigars, and leave them by a
Yes, you leave them in
campfire.
Yeah, campfire. Yeah, okay.
And then I will come to where you are at and pick them up and hand them to the enemy. And in that way, I'll learn what your orders were. Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like this. I like this a lot.
All right. Those are some good orders. Okay, guys. Good luck.
Whoa!
What?
No. We did not have enough time.
What?
You guys have had all your life to
But
get
no,
here.
This is. I'm not stalling. I'm talking to you. Let's talk. We're
Look,
talking
you've
about-
had all your life to come up with
No,
this.
we haven't. This is untrue.
All right, let me tell you the Picasso story, right? Let me tell you the Picasso story. So, this American woman is in this restaurant, in like Paris or whatever, because Picasso, although he's Spanish, but whatever. She sees Picasso at the table next to her, and he's doodling on a napkin, and she's like so impressed because he's like her favorite artist, right? And after the meal, she goes over to him and she says, "May I have your napkin?" And he says, "Certainly you may. It will be $1,000. And she says, "Wow, $1,000, that's a lot just for your napkin, I mean, and it just took you 5 minutes to draw on it." And he said, "On the contrary, ma'am, it took me all my life."
Yeah.
Yeah, it took him
So,
all
I don't
his
know what
life
you're
to
talking about,
produce
but
that.
Our orders are clearly in. I don't know what.
I'm getting more tea.
I'm just confused as to why you think our orders are in. We are good Kriegsspielers. Our orders are always in.
Okay, good job. All right, guys, good luck. All right.
Yeah.
So the time is 2 p.m. What are your 2 p.m. orders, guys? Oh, by the way, points for getting tea and for having absolutely no orders. McPanzer, they're going to get points for those.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get tea as like the best order.
He is a nice order.
Yeah. We're talking about the blue team. We're talking smack. I pop in there and they're like, "Do you want us to tell you the orders?" And I'm like, "No, no, don't tell me the orders." And then I left. But anyway, what are your orders?
So, I guess I'll let Loritz explain it.
Okay.
Unless,
Yeah, we were thinking about concentrating around the exercise ground, prepare a battery of guns on our, on the right side of the road, maybe on our left flank, and prepare to push through their extended line. So we can, we see another extended line, we punch through it, as easy as that. So something like that.
Okay.
Something as the screenshot I posted.
Okay, let me take a
And,
look at this. You know, Yoritz, I have this feeling that all your life wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always just been a little bit faster.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my feeling on this. All right, let's go ahead and deploy your guns.
and I like to add, play lots of music too, to inspire them.
Okay, lots of music to inspire them. You know, if I were the enemy and I heard the kind of music you guys are probably playing, I would either just retreat from the battlefield or die than listen to that crap. What kind of music? What kind of music do you listen to?
It's
Soviet wave.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I like that old time music. Old timey stuff.
Death by music.
Yeah, that's it. Like going back to the medieval era. Yeah, when I say old timey, that's what I mean. Classics. Sumerian music. Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
lovely.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's just it hits different, you know, when you're as old as I am. Okay.
It'll be so Zion that they wouldn't think about moving, so we can shoot them. They'll
Yeah.
be so focused on meditation.
That's it. It's just we're not going to worry about boom. All right, so that's it. So are you going to advance once you're in this position or what? What are your orders?
Should we do it like the
Yeah.
Napoleonic way, where we batter them first and then move the infantry in? Or just head on, just spear them?
Considering how overextended they are, I would say that we probably should, profit from the situation right away. So, our guns will be on our flank, so they can start shooting while we're advancing.
Okay, then let's spear them.
Yeah.
Well, you should use the muskets.
But I mean, figuratively spear them.
Well, no, I think that's a good idea though. Even though you have muskets, just use the pointy end of it. You know, use that pointy thing they put on the end of the muskets because that's the ultimate use of the musket right there. Okay. All right. So I guess the best you could do is we're gonna shoot at them with cannons. All right, that's your order then. Okay, we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, I still don't know exactly what their orders are, but whatever.
I don't think they do either.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's pretty good Kriegsspiel to not know what your orders are, in my opinion. Yeah, it's peak Kriegsspiel. There we go. All right, let's go to blue and tell them that the enemy has opened fire with their artillery.
I give them the screenshot.
Okay. Yeah, they can start seeing everything now. Okay, the enemy has opened fire and has formed for the attack.
The light infantry has a color now.
Me when the function has lifeguards.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Stop talking about like history stuff. Let's talk about cool stuff instead.
What the actual fuck?
Yes, yes. You've got your little screenshot. Enemy artillery is firing on you from the area of the exercise ground. So, and you see that there is a mass of enemy troops forming in that position, and they are probably forming for an attack, as you can see through your spyglass. The problem with your spyglass is that no matter how carefully you adjust the focus, you just can't get that focus just right. It's always just a little bit blurry, creating a complication for you. But okay, what do you want to do?
So we're gonna move the band of peasants, or sorry, no, Royal Reserve. Actually, no. What do you want to do with the railway gang, Ogre-B? What are we gonna do with them? You can get them on the left.
We could probably take.
I think we're gonna
The
send the
railway
Suicide
gang.
Squad in.
We could probably take the railway gang, Mr. Miller's idiots, and Jimmy. A bit more like staff.
They'll do fine. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get the Royal Reserve in there too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're going to commit the reserve already.
I mean, hey, whoa, did we just name these units? Did we say that the name of the unit they're called the Royal Reserve is actually the reserve? Did we ever say that?
No,
Just
you
assuming
didn't.
That we're a
You're,
logical people, which is untrue.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
This is a rash, like.
So what you're telling me is you're not committing the reserve at first contact with the enemy.
No, we would never do that. We are responsible Kriegsspielers.
Freaking losers, man. All right, those are
Hey,
your
I'm
orders.
sorry.
Those are your
Wait, what?
orders. All right. They're not committing the reserve. They are not committing the reserve. I can't believe that. They spot the enemy and they fail to commit the reserve.
I heard there's a grand battery forming. Send Jimmy.
Yeah, but where? You know, I think a grand battery is always the way to go. And who's Jimmy?
I don't know. I can envision a commander being confronted with the situation and just calling out Jimmy, as if the army should know what to do.
Yeah, 2:30. Okay, I should be writing this as 14:30, you know. Like, but I'm writing 2:30. Okay. All right, I'm going to go to red and say that they've opened their bombardment, and I'm waiting for them to order their attack or not. We're only going to go probably 2 or 3 more moves, and then that'll be it.
That's fine. Hopefully someone will do a big dump charge.
I know. I'm praying. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys. Your artillery has opened up on the enemy. Your picture of the enemy and what they are doing has improved. I'm now going to give you a screenshot. Okay.
Hope they're running away.
I'm going to give you a very big screenshot. Would you like a big screenshot or a small one?
Okay. A big screenshot so we can see their devastation.
Okay, here you go. Big screenshot. Oh, I got to go to
And
the right.
Betsy will send us a very small one where we don't see anything. Just to...
No, I'm going to send you a big screenshot. Here you go. Big screenshot. All right, there you go. You've got a big screenshot.
Nice.
Oh, that's what you meant by big. I thought you meant by big from our perspective rather than like.
How do I know what your perspective is? I'm not in your eyes.
Sure. I mean, now we know that there is no threat on our left flank.
Marshall's
Yeah.
not mean, but I
Great.
actually sent you guys a giant screenshot in red one, so don't say I never gave you.
That's it. Look at that.
Wow, we can see the whole world.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah, I was just about thinking that.
There you go. That's blue 1. Why is Jeb in... Jeb is in blue 1. Oh, I'm supposed to post that in red. Duh. What's a point for me? All right, that is a nice big screenshot. All right, here's another one. Okay. There you go, guys. What do you want to do?
Look, the world
Oh,
is flat.
that's great.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean that's almost like cheating. You can see everything.
I know. Look at all
Well,
that empty space.
except for what we removed from your view, but that's okay. Yeah, sure, you can see everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So they do have reserves in the back, just like you said.
Yeah, I know. And I asked them, I'm like, are you going to put in the reserve at first contact? They're like, no. I'm like, you idiots.
Well, judging by this position, they have very little people where we're going to punch. They're mostly in the area where the cannons are focused.
Yeah, it's their first day playing Kriegsspiel, I guess. Okay. But they are no match for you guys because you're playing like this is your second day playing Kriegsspiel. So what do you want to do? What are your orders?
I guess we can send like 2 divisions to start advancing northeast. What do you think, Sniper?
I think it's fine. They don't have anything really there, except for some people hiding in that.
What the hell? Have you guys not seen Top Gun? Have you not watched Top Gun? Where Maverick explains if you think you're dead. You don't have time to think. What are your orders? Quit thinking. Just give orders.
Yeah, attack with those 2 front divisions.
My God. And go watch Top Gun again. I can't
Top
believe
Gun?
this. Top Gun, the greatest 80s movie ever made, ever.
Usually you grab Jimmy.
I did. Oh, I did. That's Jimmy. That's Jimmy. All right. What about the other 2 divisions in the back?
Yes, we
I'm
can
not
stay in reserve. I don't know.
They're reserves?
Maybe have them take that house. What's that house called? Saint Ladre.
Did you just call these guys? You guys have a reserve? Oh, Lord.
He means the rear 2 divisions.
You guys are like a disappointment. Like, your parents don't, like, acknowledge you, do they? Like, your parents are like...
Let's not call them let's not call them reserve. Let's call them second wave, so we can send more bodies to the enemy.
Okay, that's a little better.
Loads.
That's a little
I mean,
better.
we're just gonna steamroll them. Why not just send them in?
Okay, so we're going to process the turn, and we'll be back.
I'm docking 10 points for the reserve, but you get them back by flippantly throwing their lives away.
There you go. There you go. Good job. All right. So here's Jimmy. You know,
I just felt like, they called out Jimmy, there were no other orders.
okay, so Jimmy will repulse this first division for sure. So let's see here. Do I have states on these? Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't. I don't have a broken state, but that's okay. All right, these units will retreat.
I have damage tokens as saved objects if you want them.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have scripted pieces somewhere, but what do I know? All right, so we're just gonna...
If you don't want them.
No, put them on. Put them on. These guys are in full retreat. Oh, you know what? Maybe there is a state. No, there's not. Okay. Okay, those units are routed. These units here that were detailed to attack this house, we'll just say they're locked in bitter combat. Okay, so Jimmy has held, and this unit here is gonna stand here and watch. Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's go ahead and give reports. All right, let's go to red. All right, guys. Let's get you a screenshot, yeah? All right, and here it is. Okay, so your attack goes in, and it is a glorious attack. Unfortunately, you ran into Jimmy. And even though Jimmy is marked with a half battalion block, it's just Jimmy. It's just one dude. Anyway, your attack column has been entirely repulsed by the courageous attack of Jimmy. And your second division, actually technically your fourth division, is standing there looking at Jimmy and it's like, nah, we're good. Meanwhile, at St. Ladre or Ladry, St. Ladry, St. Ladre, St. Ladre.
Saint-Ladre.
Yeah, dude, you need to quit with the French accent because it's awful, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, you need to take French classes or something. Where did you learn to speak French?
In Germany.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some history there, isn't there? Oh, man. Okay, so anyway, I would hate to hear your German. Your German's probably even worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, they're engaged in combat with a blue force there. The blue force is unfortunately firing from behind walls and windows and other things. And so you're being held up at that position. Your artillery is dueling with the enemy artillery in enemy positions. And I'll be back in just a minute with your orders, okay?
All right.
All right, guys. You know, I have a saying in Kriegsspiel that it is better to be lucky than good, and I think you guys really embody that. So what happened was, the last orders I heard from you guys was Jimmy. I don't even know what the hell that means, but apparently some guy named Jimmy is in your ranks, and he deployed, and he repulsed an enemy division by himself. Probably just with his bayonet, for all I know. I'm just going to say that the dice went really, really well for you. And, yeah. So anyway, Jimmy repulsed the division. Here's a screenshot for you. And meanwhile, at St. Ladre, I can't pronounce that word. At the little house down there, you're holding off two divisions, that one little half battalion, because they are firing from behind stone walls and everything. So,
Oh shit, I came back at the wrong moment.
yeah, you did. Unfortunately, this game's still going, but
So
it's
what,
almost over.
Suicide Squad?
No, the enemy did not attack you with the Suicide Squad, no.
No. I'm ordering the Suicide Squad is our. So what? We some kind of Suicide Squad is the name of our cavalry detachment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
The name of a battery.
Yeah, and they also have a battery with them, so they'll be put in some work.
Okay, so you want the cavalry to do what?
So hold on, wait. The main. Wait, do you want us to tell you? This is a first. Oh my gosh. So we want our cavalry reserve that has 4 pieces of cavalry and an artillery to slam into the side of the northernmost division, the one that's kind of pushing towards La Lutte.
Okay.
So yeah, they're gonna slam into them. The cannon can set up kind of wherever they officers see fit to kind of pop them up. Also, we want our wing to the west, like the westernmost part of our army, to start sweeping south, to start to kind of come around and mop up that cavalry and then push through the cannon and start hitting those divisions in behind. Kind of everyone from the northernmost cannon on north on the road is to start sweeping down towards the enemy.
Okay, got it. All right. Okay. Let's see if Panzer catches up to me here in the Empire Channel. Can always drag him, I suppose. Give him just a few. There we are. All right.
Jeb says we spend too much time in red, and he's jealous of their attention. It's like,
Yeah, he should be, but they're way
they're the
cooler.
loved children.
They're way cooler. All right, so the blue troops in the northwest find brooms and begin sweeping. And I've got to tell you that the ground is absolutely clean. Like, wow, that field looks so clean and well policed that, you know, the Virgin Mary herself would be proud to walk through it. All right. Let's see here. Okay, yep, they are sweeping. There is, of course, a cloud of dust where they're sweeping. Let's see what red wants to do. Okay, red guys, what are your orders?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. How much people do we need to capture the objective, by the way? Does it need 1 unit count?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're unopposed, right, we can say you captured it. It's like tag or capture the flag or something.
Well, if that's the case, send that, I guess follow Lord's plan, and then send that 1 cavalry unit on the bottom to just run towards the city.
Okay. All right, that 1 cavalry unit. The whole unit, huh?
Yeah, that 1 unit. He's going to be the hero. He's going to capture the objective.
You really suck at economy of force. You know that, right?
Well, I mean, like, the concept is that.
Oh, we should send a single cavalryman.
Oh, now that I give you the correct answer, you send 1 guy. Okay, whatever, copycat.
No, I say 1 guy.
Oh my gosh.
I guess you can.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys even have original thoughts? Oh man, do I have to play this entire game for you? All right, let's see here. Okay, and what about the other stuff? You have the stuff at St. Lad Ray. And then you have that other division facing off against Jimmy. What do you want to do?
We're going to send those 2 batteries to bomb Jimmy.
All right, 2 batteries are going to bomb Jimmy.
Yeah.
All right, what size?
The infantry will simply ignore ignore St. Lad.
Okay, they will ignore it and march through it. Okay, perfect. Oop.
Not march through it, march around it.
Okay, they'll march around it. Okay, so your infantry will march around it. Let me... Actually, I should just back up. There we go. All right, so your infantry will... There we go. Now we're right. Okay, your infantry will march around it. And your batteries... Are these AAA, AA, D-cell batteries? What kind of batteries are we using here? 12-volt batteries? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay, that's okay.
Batteries.
Okay.
Economical.
There you go. All right. We'll be right back with your result. All right, Panzer, I think it is our time to call it. It's going to be 10 o'clock, 2 hours. You see how red marched around it? I should arrange the pieces to show.
Yes, they marched around it.
That was his order. March around it. So they're going to...
I think the charge of the blue horse artillery battery should be decisive.
Oh, yeah, but they also sent 1 unit to take the objective. So I don't know which is more ridiculous. If the battery does it or if the charge of the artillery. Maybe we call it a tie.
I think that's fair. We could say red takes the objective with their single unit working around, but in the center, charging horse artillery, while limbered, routes 4th Division and makes the victory Pyrrhic.
That's it. I think that's a good way to do it. Okay. Yep.
Some points for the charging guns so that the chart looks fun.
Okay. And I will pull them all into the lobby.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to do it. Oh, Lord, how do I do this?
I got it.
You know what? I'm just going to tell them.
Or when Romulan.
All right, guys. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, pop up into the lobby, yeah? All right.
Game over. Game over.
Oh wait, did the game end? What happened?
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
It is ruined.
All right, guys.
For quote, Jeff.
I will share my screen if you want, and we will go over the critique. Would anyone like any dessert while we're here?
I would like dessert, please me.
Yes,
Let me-
dessert.
See how
Yeah,
to...
I will like all 3 desserts.
All
Swiss
3 of
beer
them.
and then-
I
Yeah,
don't
and
know
the
where the
follow-up
menu
and-
is.
More
Okay.
tea. I want more
Yes,
tea.
I would also like all 3.
All right, let's take a look at, yeah, here's the dessert. You're going to be allowed to speak during the post-battle critique. That's 13. I'll say something nice. That's 11. And I'll say something not too nice during your post-battle critique. All right. And then we'll lastly go over your individual scores. The result for the battle. Mick Panzer, do you want to explain the result of the battle?
I think so. So as best I can understand it, the forces in the west on their right flank were ordered to sweep south towards the red positions. So they're using their musket butts to clean the ground in a side-to-side motion, kicking up lots of dust as they sweep the ground to their south. In the center, it looks like Jimmy has mostly stymied their red advance, but he is under canister fire. The red right flank has been ordered to march around Saint Landre, whatever that town is. So they are marching in repeated circles around the farmhouse as ordered. The blue have ordered their cavalry reserve in, including the horse artillery, and the charge of the limbered horse artillery has probably done in Red 4th Division. But fortunately for Red, there are no reserves behind them, so it probably won't be the end. Ultimately, one red unit, one cavalry unit was ordered around to go snag the objective, so I believe we're calling this a tactical draw, maybe a strategic win for blue, as red took a lot of casualties but was able to take the railroad station. On the plus side for blue, the terrain here has never been this clean in 300 years, and that's something to be proud of.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very
Public Works
proud of that.
project.
Very proud of that. All right. Yeah, I think that you guys, did make some good decisions. For example, you probably ate a nutritious breakfast this morning, I hope. No? Well, I'm sure you guys have made a good decision at some point in your lives. So that's something sweet I want to say to you. Unfortunately, you showed up to play in this game, which is not so nice for me to say to you, but hey, that's your decision. That's on you, not me. I would say that both teams substantially underwhelmed me with their level of tactical genius. I was not disappointed in my expectation that I would be disappointed. So, yeah, I expected to be disappointed, and you did not disappoint me. So, good job.
Yay.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the final scores. The final scores here are... All right. Jeb, you ranked with 129 points as Julius Caesar. Ogre you ranked at 139 points as Napoleon, and you tied with Sniper. But of course, Eoritz, with his fake French accent from Germany, ranked with 169 points with Alexander the Great. You are, of course, unfortunately beneath Sun Tzu, my good friend Achilles. You are definitely beneath me, and we are all below Demeter, my dog Demeter, which I'm gonna get her on camera, even though she's sleeping peacefully at the pillow beside my chair. I'm gonna put her on camera on the YouTube just so everyone could see Demeter. And here's Demeter. Hey, little girl, how you doing? What do you think? Do you agree with those scores? You agree with them? You're like, yeah, that's what I think too. All right, that's Demeter. Demeter is not impressed. So there we have it, folks. You have played in Sun Tzu's Last Resort. Comments from the players, because you did order allowed to speak during the post-battle critique. Let's start with Eoritz, who is our top scoring player. Any comments? Do you care to explain yourself?
I mean, I'm full. I think I can't have any more desserts. So.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Okay, and how about Sniper? What do you want to say for yourself?
I'd say this is quite wonderful, considering I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, what have you been playing in the meantime?
Oh, it's called homework and school.
You know what? I want you to keep doing that because you're probably better at that than Kriegsspiel. Just saying. Okay. All right. How about Jeb? What do you have to say for yourself?
It was a good battle. My only thing is, the umpires really didn't take our orders literally enough. I think if it would have more like, even more literally than you actually did take it, it would have been like, more enjoyable experience. That's my only critique about this, a terrible umpire staff. But other than that, it was a phenomenal battle. Phenomenal.
Hey, buddy, we've got our standards and we don't raise them for anyone, just so you know.
Oh, I know. I didn't want to. I don't want you to.
Yeah, absolutely not. Okay.
My day off, Jeb, and I will not be mired down with your meeting.
Hey, it's a two-way street. You can make fun of me, I can make fun of you.
Okay, Ogre what do you have to say for yourself?
For first game, I think I did pretty good.
Yeah?
You know.
Yeah, well, think again, buddy, but that's okay. That's all right. Ogre welcome to the IKS. I do seriously hope that you get into some more serious and fun experiences than this. This was obviously, just so everyone knows, this is our April Fool's game, and I know we're not playing on April Fool's, but every April Fool's, we have sort of a silly, ridiculous event that we do, and we always thought, why don't we have a game where it's just ridiculous, like the most absurd tactics win? The deployment of Jimmy, I think, was genius myself. So.
Oh man, I knew that. I would have said Superman.
Yeah, there you go. No, Jimmy was exactly the guy for the job. McPanzer, do you have any comments to share?
I had a lot of fun. I appreciate the players kind of rolling with the punches. This is not something that I feel I would usually enjoy, but I had a blast, and I attribute that entirely to the people I spent the Saturday with. So, all kidding aside, I had a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody.
Outstanding. The good news, McPanzer, is that your Saturday is not over, so you will get to continue to have fun with people that you spend your Saturday with. The most important people, of course, are not us.
No,
So.
I'm already getting updates from my other play-by-post games where I'm getting just kicked.
Well, there you go. There you go. Form the longest line you can and commit your reserve at first contact with the enemy.
Tried that, Marshall.
Oh, no, and it's not working? Send Jimmy. Send Jimmy.
Jimmy is looking for new opportunities, seeing as he no longer wants to be blue. He thinks blues are losers.
Well, yeah.
He's going into Kriegsspiel free agency, actually. I think he's going to be the top prospect this offseason.
As the person who named Jimmy, I take great honor in
You're Jimmy's agent, so you get a nice signing bonus when he inevitably signs for, I don't know, like Mansa Musa or something.
There you go. All right, guys, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank all the people who viewed the live stream, all 0 of you. And I want to thank everybody for their participation. This has been the most glorious and fun-filled disaster I have ever had the opportunity to preside over. And I am very proud of the work that I've done, like any American, for absolutely no reason whatsoever. All right, guys, I want to thank you all, and we will see you on our next adventure. Goodbye for now.
Hey, did someone blow up the railroad or something? There's a came out there.
Marshall, did you intentionally give us the enemy's positioning, like late game? Was that intentional or was that a mistake? I can't know. We were debating whether that was like intentional or not.
Yeah, it was a stroke of genius on my part, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was
absolute.
Like, yeah, it enabled us to act very. Because we were lied to about certain enemy smoke screens that we saw, and then we were like, oh, they're coming from the
Yeah.
northwest, and then
Mm.
like, or not northwest, just the west in general, along the railroad.
Sweeping along the road.
Yep, sweeping. At least the roads are clean. All right, guys, good luck. All right, and on the live stream, I want to thank you all for watching. And as I have said, we will see you on our next adventure. Goodbye for now.